Congratulations, Michelle. And Highland High School's homecoming queen for 1986 is Kathy Kane.
Thanks for coming to our 1986 Christmas Assembly.
Men's dance club. I just remember it being kind of funny.
Yes! Oh man, those guys can dance.
I wonder if anybody knows I'm not wearing any underwear. Michelle, do something intelligent. Chris, check my odor. Fine, Dave, you don't smell. Thanks.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have with us from the Utah Jazz, known for his incredible aggressive style, 6'9", 250 pounds of what Jim Hatch knows as sheer Hulk, Mr. Carl Malone.
First of all, I want to say congratulations on making it to the semifinals. I know what the feeling is. And I know you girls, y'all stay in the mirror for like 2 hours every morning, right? You know, trying to get ready. And the guys too, we got some GQ guys in there too, I know. So I'm talking about you guys too.
Here's the story of a lovely lady who was green.
Outrageousness? Outrageousness? It's nothing more than a way to wake people up. Especially yourself. Wasn't that fun?
Fujifilm, too often mistaken for the real thing.
KSFI FM 100, the most relaxing part of your day.
Information, not your name.
I drink at 250 or 200.
Oh baby, I'm thinking about your body. Oh baby, I'm thinking about your face. Oh baby, I'm thinking about your body.
Zippity-dee-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day.
Oh, good luck, son. Welcome, Dad. I know you'll do well on your first day of school. Bye, Mom.
Zippity-yay.
18 right, 12 left, 27 right. Dang it. Rob, Rhett, Dyer, Hattenberg. Why do you look so mad? Hello? Hello? Mr. Hardcastle.
Out! Get out and stay out!
Get your freaking buns out of here! Beat it!
Dang it.
I don't know, where do you think we should go?
Take me home.
No.
Can I have a ride?
I got a She always steals pictures.
Casper, Peter.
No, what?
No. Can you what?
No, we're not going to lunch. Sorry.
Come on, sir. I think we gotta go. We're gonna be late next time. Okay? Mom, pick up the phone.
Zippity-dee-dah, zippity-yay.
Highland students can't remember the last time the Rams took state, but there's a good reason for that. They weren't alive. Only their parents remember that 1963 state championship team. But 23 years later, today's team thinks it's time to make some memories of its own.
We're ready for it, and I think we deserve it. Hopefully we'll do it.
Everyone's been looking forward to it in the school, the team, working hard, and we want it pretty bad.
the end, it was Highland winning 16-14, thanks in part to Iverson, who, with an injured elbow, was a questionable starter before today's game.
Could have been my last game, and I figured I have nothing to lose and everything to gain by.
The 4A football semifinals were played today at Rice Stadium. The first game was a classic. Highland's defense makes just one mistake the whole day, and here it is late in the second quarter. Brighton's Mike Forsyth is loose down the near sideline. He breaks a couple of tackles, steps out of one here, and the undefeated Region 2 champions take a 6-0 halftime lead.
Well, the Rams are losing. Looks like 6-0. How do you feel about that, Ken?
It's kind of a bummer deal.
You think we're going to come back?
Yeah, I think we'll have a strong second half.
Think we're going to take this then?
Oh, heck yeah. We'll win for sure.
I think we've got more yardage than they have. We've knocked them all over the field. They got that one lucky big play. We'll come back.
Tell us about the spirit this year. You think it's as good as it's ever been?
Sure, better. This game's got to think we need more.
We need more of this game. Rich, we're behind 6-0. It's looking grim right now. I know we got our chances. What do you think about the game?
That's 6-0. That's not a 7-0. We'll get a 7, and even if the score's close, we'll beat them.
But the Rams come back with a second half kickoff and march 77 yards with wishbone quarterback Todd Iverson carrying for 25 here. He carried for 12, then 11 to a 9-yard pass. Got down to the 1-yard line where he sneaked it in, and the Rams took a 7-6 lead. Now Brighton got down to the Highland 30-yard line in the fourth quarter, threatening to score, but the Rams' Ned Warner causes the fumble, and he picks it up and rambles back across midfield to set up a Wayne Lamley field goal. Lamley boots it from 23 yards out, and that gave Highland a 10-6 lead, but Brighton wasn't through yet. Here's Alex Mercer, the Bengals quarterback. He drives the Bengals all the way down to the Highland 4-yard line, where Brighton has the ball first and goal at the 4. Here's first down. Nope. Then 2 incomplete passes makes it 4th and goal, and Russ Johnson is stopped just short of the goal line, and the Bengals' undefeated season and dreams of a second state championship die on the Highland High 1-yard line. Highland will meet Bonneville next Friday in the state championship game. But
Reese, who you picking? Bonneville and Highland?
I got to go with my alma mater, the Rams.
We going to take state?
Yes, sir, we are.
Our team just comes together right when we need it the most, it seems like. And when we were down on the goal line, it was a lot you got to believe.
I knew all we had to do was just hang in there and hang in there. I'll tell you what, those kids believe and they work real hard, and we're real happy to be where we're at.
To make that mark 13-0, the Lakers have to sink Highland in the championship game. 11 teams will tell you that won't be easy. They're the teams that lost to the Rams this season, and that includes Brighton, an upset victim in last week's semifinal round. This week, naming a favorite is even more difficult, and according to the players, even less important.
Well, most of the time we've been picked as the underdogs, or just because of our size, and people seem to kind of, underestimate us, I think, a little bit, and so I think it helps us.
Bonneville and Highland will play at 10 a.m. at Rice Stadium.
Then some championship football at 10 a.m. in the 4A final.
Highland High School has a 25-20 lead over the Bonneville Lakers, and if Highland High can hang on to this win, their first state championship in 23 years. It's been a long time coming for the Rams, and they can do it here under first-year head coach Tom Kingsford. What a way to start out your first year as a head coach, right? Doing it all.
Championship since 1963. Today's final, 25-20.
Champions following a pair of nail-biters at Rice Stadium.
And the Rams beating Bonneville to win the 4A title.
It's been my dream ever since I was a gremlin in Little League.
And here again for, week number 5 or week number 6, whatever it is, defense again was the key.
You know, a lot of schools have like the class clown, you know, just like the dominant comedian, the one that everyone looks to and says, hey, there's our class clown. But they're trying to figure out who really was the great clown. Justin Peterson, Warren Kirk.
Well, Justin had some big shoes to fill. His brother Brandon kind of had that same role in a different class.
Justin, I think, became the jokester because of his older brother.
And his brother was great. He was a funny guy.
I have a joke for you guys. I went into Burger King the other day, and the guy who was going to serve me had yellow hands. And I said, why are your hands yellow? And he said, everyone tells me to hold the mustard. Okay.
I don't know if Justin got that gene, but he tried.
Got a little joke for you. Did you hear about the new corduroy pillows? They're making headlines.
And you know, even if he'd flub a joke, and I can remember a lot, and people didn't laugh, but he came back swinging and kept trying.
But what did one fly say to the other fly? Your man's open.
I don't remember Justin being funny.
Yeah, so Warren comes along and he just has these brilliant ideas, and first he breaks out the Rodney Dangerfield. I know that had to hurt Justin, and then we get the ugly face.
I'm so ugly, I have no self-pride, I have no self-pity. That's why you should vote for me.
And the guy just keeps getting better, and I think the pinnacle was Smokey the Bear.
People stop and listen when he tells everywhere. That's why they call him Smokey. He's a fire-preventing bear. Smokey's bear, Smokey's bear. A growling and a growling and a sniffing at the air.
We were talking about just a comedic genius.
Warren? Warren was Mr. Slapstick. I mean, when you would think, oh, no one would do that type of thing, he would do it.
Warren, I love that guy.
And Justin, he tanked after that. He was hating it.
I think Justin was under a lot of pressure.
Justin withdrew, you know. He's usually this really social guy. And when I saw him, I could just see that he wanted to be outside. He loved the outdoors, and he just wanted to be with animals at that point.
He just became flat out a no-show. You know, they'd call his name and he wouldn't appear.
And I was just wondering if Justin Peterson has a joke he could tell. No?
Justin entered a true phase of clinical depression.
Justin's a fighter, and I knew he'd come back from this, and you know, as I started to see him more, I could kind of see the wheels turning, and you know, I'd see him in the library just writing down things kind of manically.
And he thought to himself, if I could do anything, where could I show everybody, undoubtedly, who's number one in comedic whatever. I don't even know the word. Masterful comedic presence.
And I think he hatched this scheme, and it had to do with graduation, and he was going to go out in a blaze of glory, and he was going to show Warren who was boss. There's been some controversy over whether he could have really planned this by himself, if he had the smarts to do it, or if it was so big that he needed some help. I was watching him pretty closely that night, and he had a look in his eye, and I don't think I'll forget that.
We knew it'd be bombastic, you know. It could have been he's going to be naked under his gown. It could have been anything. And I looked down the row. I was Townsend T, and I looked down toward the Peterson P's in the line, and he was just focused.
I just remember sitting there and his name being called and him walking.
You know, Justin was called either right before me or, you know, maybe two people before me.
And he walked up there and he fell.
Justin Peterson, honors diploma.
And probably could have thought that may be coming.
I do remember him falling.
And everybody was pretty stunned at first, and then I think they realized who we were dealing with, and he rose up kind of like a phoenix from the ashes, and slowly you heard it, the applause.
And there you heard it. There was the moment. It was kind of like the birth of a baby.
I remember thinking he did it on purpose. No, I remember my parents who didn't know him saying, "Oh, that poor kid fell down." I'm like, yeah, no, it's okay. Really, it's fine.
And it was right there. It was in that very moment when he turned, straightened himself, and faced the crowd that you knew Justin Irving Peterson was officially the man, the myth, and the legend. He was our class clown.
And yeah, Justin had got his revenge, and he did it big and he did it right. Does that make Justin the king? Maybe. Warren works for him now, so maybe that was a big that made the difference right there as to who the alpha male was in that relationship.
This conflict is over. There is no more conflict. There is only Justin Peterson.
Suffer